guru. You'll be disappointed if you do that. So please, before selecting a guru, make these considerations. But before then, you should take shelter of Srila Prabhupada. Divine Grace Lies Party Vedanta Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Why? Because he is our preeminent Siksha Guru. All the gurus you see, they all became gurus by following the instructions of Srila Prabhupada as contained in his books. There are those who did not even see Srila Prabhupada physically. They didn't meet him one-on-one, but they associated with him through his instructions in the books. Even Srila Prabhupada himself, he met his guru only 4 or 5 times all his life, but he was always following the instructions of his guru. So following the instructions of the guru is more important than even physically meeting the guru, serving him physically. Taking the instructions is more important. Otherwise, mosquitoes are also close to the gurus. They would have become the most advanced devotees, right? Mosquito is mosquito. His intention is to drink the blood of the guru. He goes close to the guru just to drink his blood. Bacta mosquito. Very dangerous. As dangerous as ever. Even when he takes a guru, his intention is to drink the blood of the guru. Don't become a mosquito disciple. So try to understand the instructions of the guru of Srila Prabhupada and follow them. Then you are actually in the presence of Srila Prabhupada, in the association of Srila Prabhupada. You know? And that is more advanced than the physical presence. Take the instructions of the guru. Okay, then again, chant at least the first of Srila Prabhupada's pranam mantras. After chanting the pranam mantra of the Diksha Guru, all grand disciples and future generations should chant at least the first of Srila Prabhupada's pranam mantras while offering obeisances as a means of respecting the founder Acharya. Are you getting it? Get it right. This is called Prabhupada Ashraya. It is called what? Prabhupada Ashraya. Taking shelter of Srila Prabhupada. Taking shelter of the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. Because I told you before, Ashraya means shelter. Pada means lotus feet. And Prabhupada. Prabhupada Ashraya means taking shelter of the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. This is how to take shelter. Our discussion so far is centered around how to take shelter of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Many of my guys are not. Why this inconsistency? Huh? Okay, Bhakta Paul has managed to come. I was thinking he wasn't there. Bhakta Isaac is there. Bhakta Atta is gone. Felicia Danswa is there. Huh? Inconsistency not good, oh. Inconsistency not good, oh. Inconsistency not good, oh. Inconsistency not good, oh. Inconsistency is not good. Inconsistency is not good. It is called epileptism. Okay, so far, in a nutshell, we said that this particular lesson is entitled Guru Pada Ashraya. That means taking shelter of the lotus feet of Guru. And it is divided into 2 subtopics. One is Prabhupada Ashraya, and the second one is Diksha / Siksha Guru Pada Ashraya. Now, first we have dealt with Prabhupada Ashraya, whereby we ask, what are some some ways of developing deep, authentic devotional relationship with Srila Prabhupada. And in a brainstorm, we're able to come up with, some answers. That first, we should regularly recite or read, study, and distribute Srila Prabhupada books. If we do that, we develop an authentic, deep relationship with Srila Prabhupada. Then also, we said if you follow the regulative principles very strictly, you will develop a deep and authentic relationship with Srila. If you chant your 16 rounds regularly without fail, you will develop a deep and authentic relationship with Srila Prabhupada. And if you only just appreciate what Srila Prabhupada has done for us, that means by developing the attitude of gratitude to what Srila Prabhupada has done for us, then we can develop an authentic relationship with Srila Prabhupada. And we say if we regularly do Guru Puja, we can develop authentic relationship with Srila Prabhupada. And if we recite Srila Prabhupada Pranati mantra every day without fail, we develop deep, authentic relationship with Srila Prabhupada, the key child. So we said all that. Then we read some of the extracts from scriptures on page 30. First, we read about Srila Prabhupada, how Srila Prabhupada has a unique relationship with every ISKCON devotee, that every devotee is actually a grand disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and you can directly chant Srila Prabhupada's mantra until you get your Diksha Guru. But even after getting the Diksha Guru, you will still chant Srila Prabhupada Pranati mantra in addition to your Diksha Guru's Pranam mantra. But meanwhile, Srila Prabhupada has a direct relationship with you. When you enter the temple, you offer obeisances, you should recite Srila Prabhupada's mantra very loudly. And therefore, ISKCON authorities are advised to instruct new members to also recite the Prabhupada's Pranati mantra when they come. And we are saying that we should not allow somebody to choose Guru for us. And we should not take Guru because my friend is a disciple of this. If I become a disciple of the same Guru, our friendship will increase. Those should not be the basis. The Guru that inspires you most, that when you observe his activities are very exemplary and they inspire you. And the person is so surrendered to Krishna. The person doesn't speculate. He always quotes, Krishna's the Prabhupada. That inspires. Then you take shelter of such a person that can take you back to Srila Prabhupada and back to Krishna. Then these are better reasons for taking shelter. And yes, and that even if you are initiated, after chanting your Guru's mantra, you should chant the Prabhupada's mantra, at least the first stanza. Having said that, we are now moving towards the second leg, the second topic. The second topic is Diksha / Siksha Guru Padasraya. Diksha. Diksha means the Guru that gives you spiritual name. The Guru that gives you spiritual name, who formally initiates you. And initiation means formal introduction to the global Vaishnava community. And the Guru, your Diksha Guru, is the person who introduces you. He takes your hand, enter into the big arena, universal arena, and say, here is my disciple. It was Bhakta Paul before, but now it's Parasuram Das. So all the Vaishnavas will look there. You will offer your obeisances immediately, because when you look around, the people you will see, they are not small people. They are universal beings. Lord Brahma is there, Lord Shiva is there, Narada Muni is there, Sukadev Goswami is there, Prahlad Maharaj is there, the four Kumaras are there, King Janaka is there, Bhismadev is there. Hey, now be small people. Before you can see other gurus with BS and different kinds of gurus, both the aged ones and the young ones. Before you go see far the other end, you go see Solina Bajidra Maharaj. You go see Kamishara Maharaj there. Towards the end corner, that means the main people in the center, they are far bigger people. So these other ones are trying to represent them, and they are very careful when they are in their presence. They don't speak unless those people tell them to speak. So it is such a big family, and it is the Diksha Guru that introduces you to this big family. If you are humble, and you do not impertinently deride the elders, you will get there, you attract their blessings. They will become pleased with your conduct. They will become pleased with your humble frame of mind. They will become pleased with your service attitude. And therefore, they will bless you automatically. So you will receive the blessing of all the param, and you will receive the blessing of all the spiritual uncles, all the gurus, if you are in the proper frame of consciousness. You have attitude of gratitude, attitude of humility, attitude of self-control, simplicity, attitude of service to others. And you attract the attention, say, hey, who is that boy? That boy is very serviceable. I've been observing him every day. He just go around, gets the elders their clothes, go and wash them and dry them for them. Then he brings them, humbly offer it. He doesn't just offer a business, he does it as a matter of duty. And that boy, Krishna bless you. You will become an acharya. You will also become an acharya. You will also become an acharya. So you receive blessings from these people by being in the proper frame of consciousness. So this is Diksha Siksha Guru Padashraya. And we're saying that just as the Diksha Guru introduces you to the family, the Siksha Guru is the one that guides you on your daily devotional practices. Becoming a devotee is a matter of living as a devotee. You have to imbibe devotional qualities and let your life itself, the way you live, become preaching to others. So in that exercise of self-continence, self-control, the Siksha Guru has a lot of role to play. Sometimes your Diksha Guru will come only once in a year, but your Siksha Guru is there with you every day, guiding you, telling you how to conduct yourself, how to overcome the mind on daily basis, giving you classes, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, other kinds of trainings, like ISKCON Disciple Course training, Bhakti Sastri training, deity worship, how to do Sankirtan. So you have to respect both of them because they are working complementarily. Understand? The Siksha Guru and the Diksha Guru's instructions, they never contradict. Rather, they complement. The Siksha Guru is helping you, teaching you how to serve your Diksha Guru and how to serve other Vaishnavas. He's teaching you how to become a healthy devotee. So the Siksha Guru and the Diksha Guru's activities never contradict, rather they complement. Hey. And 1 second, I have a call, international call. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Good evening. Dandavats, yes. I'm fine. Thank you very much. Yeah, by His grace. Yeah, Prabhu, eh? Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Yes, right now I'm in a class, so you will hear from me. You will hear from me within this month, middle of the month. Yeah. No, wait, this month means February. I mean March, middle of March. I will pay. Yes, when I'm ready, I will just call. Okay, please. Yes, yes, but when that time comes, you still have to send it so that I'll be sure. Mm, yeah. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Sorry for that. That is my landlord. He's staying outside of the country, so calling from Germany. I had to answer him. Okay, so you get it. Both the Diksha gurus and the Siksha gurus, their instructions never contradict. Rather, they complement. So they are working in harmony. This is the point. Siksha guru is working in harmony with Diksha guru for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada. So they are both training a disciple how to become a bona fide follower of Srila Prabhupada or a Prabhupada. Do you see the connection? So both the Diksha Guru and the Siksha Guru are very, very important. They are just like the right hand and the left hand. If you want to wash clothes and you use only the right hand to wash the clothes, it will not be clean. But when you engage the two hands in washing the clothes, you see that you can easily do a nice job, even while laughing. You can do something very nice. The two hands should cooperate and complement each other. So this is how the Siksha Guru and the Diksha Guru works. They works complementarily, nurturing the disciple or the new devotees, the new fortunate souls, nurturing them into the family of Srila Prabhupada and handing them over to Srila Prabhupada as their soul of gratitude to what he has done for them. So they never contradict, their instructions never contradict, but rather they complement. Do you get it? This situation where all of you, your videos are off. It's like I'm talking to just some blank screen. This is
Oh,
deeper level of impersonalism. We are not impersonalists. If I see you, I'll be more motivated to talk because I know I'm talking to human being. But if we are all non-visible, even though distance has already separated us, you refuse to even appear on your video. You refuse on your video. You hide behind the screen. Then you think you are motivating me, or are you deliberately trying to demotivate me? If I'm
sorry,
talking
oh,
and
sorry, Prabhu.
I'm seeing you, I will be reading your gestures also, your body language, to know whether you are getting what I'm saying. But here's a situation: you are only four out of about 10. You are only four, and the four all of their video. So the speaker want to speak, so let him speak now. When he finish speaking, we will close and we will all go. Is that what you mean? You want to demoralize me?
No,
Eh?
Prabhu.
Are you
No,
testing
please.
whether Are you testing my level of advancement in devotional service?
No,
Okay,
Prabhu, please.
what was the point I was explaining? I want to be sure that you heard me. What was I explaining? Oh yeah, if you don't talk, I will ask you one by one. I will call your names. So you better talk voluntarily now before I call you.
Okay, you were saying that the Diksha Guru is hardly around. That you only see him like maybe once in a year. But that the Shiksha Guru is always on ground. You see him every day, and that yeah, that's what I heard.
And that what? There's a
And that
point I was driving at.
they work hand in hand, they complement.
Exactly.
I wanted you to take this clearly home that their instructions never contradict, but they
Yes,
complement.
yes,
They work complementarily,
yes.
not supplementarily. They work complementarily.
Yeah. Oh, your line is breaking up.
So that is it. I want you to take this home. And I even made example of the right and the left hand together washing clothes. I want you to get the point. That's why we are not just teaching to teach to cover the lessons, but we want you to get this in some capsules that you can swallow easily. That's why we are taking time to analyze these things. Eh. Otherwise, I can do sharp, 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 and finish 2 lessons, and we rush to the end, and it's all over. But I want you to get the key points. That's why I'm emphasizing. Mhm. Okay. Already you are only 3 left now. You are only 3 left now. Yes, Dr. Paul, ask your question.
Yeah, Prabhu, I'm having some difficulty here. If I put my video on, get to the voice is breaking.
It's okay. It's
If I
okay.
put
It's
it
okay.
on, I get you clearly. That's
If,
why I put
even
it off.
even as you are talking, it's breaking. So you better leave it like that.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. So this is it. In page 31 of the student handbook, there is a diagram there. And you see that Srila Prabhupada is there on top, the Siksha Gurus on the left, the Diksha Guru on the right, and the disciple down. And there are arrows connecting them together. This is to tell you that both the Siksha Gurus and the Diksha Guru, they are working complementary to cultivate the disciple and offer him to Srila Prabhupada. So they work in harmony. That is the point I want you to know. The Diksha Guru and the Siksha Guru work in harmony to cultivate a disciple for Srila Prabhupada. So you should respect the Siksha Guru as much as you respect your Diksha Guru. Both of them deserve maximum respect. Okay, having said that, if you have any question so far, you can ask. Otherwise, this is one of the short topics. We can read something from the book. The Siksha Guru not speaking something against the teaching of the Diksha Guru. Sometimes a Diksha Guru is not present always. Therefore, one can take learning, instruction from an advanced devotee. That is called the Siksha Guru. Shiksha Guru does not mean he is speaking something against the teaching of the Diksha Guru. He is not a Shiksha. He is a rascal. That means if a Shiksha Guru, your temple president, is talking something against your Guru, instead of representing him, he's talking against your Guru. That means he's not a bona fide Shiksha Guru. That is a rascal instead. Hmm? Okay. He's a rascal if the Shiksha Guru is trying to contradict the Diksha Guru, or is blaspheming the Diksha Guru for you, or is trying to talk against the Diksha Guru, he is a rascal. He is not a bona fide Shiksha Guru. Hare Krishna. Oh. So, a devotee is delivered through a combination of various manifestations of his mercy. As such, a devotee is ultimately delivered by Sri Krishna acting through a combination of various manifestations of his mercy. This includes, but are not limited to, the Chaitya Guru, Srila Prabhupada, the Guru Paramparam, one's Diksha Guru, other Shiksha Gurus, the Holy Name, Sastra, and the 9 processes of Bhakti. You know what this means? This means to deliver a potential devotee from the clutches of Maya. It is done by the Lord in the hearts. Okay? It is the Lord in form of the super soul, Paramatma, who delivers the devotee. But the Paramatma is always talking to us, but we are not hearing due to layers of illusions like lust, greed, envy, anger, avarice, superiority complex, and all kinds of layers of illusion. We are not hearing. So the Lord in the heart manifests himself externally as the Guru Paramparam, as Srila Prabhupada, as your Diksha, the same Lord in the heart, in order to give you opportunity to hear him, take his directions, and be purified and taken back home back to God. He takes the austerity of manifesting in form of Srila Prabhupada, manifesting himself in form of the various Shiksha Gurus, manifesting himself. It is the Lord in the heart who has manifested himself in form of the scriptures also. It is the Lord in the heart who has manifested himself in form of the deities in the temple. He makes himself available for you so that you can take advantage of his presence, serve him in his various manifestations, and be purified. It's the same Lord in the heart who has manifested as the Maha Mantra for you, the chanting of the holy name. It is the same Lord in the heart. It is him who has manifested in the form of the 9 processes of bhakti. Are you getting me? The Lord in the heart has come into your heart because he wants to deliver you from the nescience of material existence. But you are not hearing him. He's constantly dictating to you, but you are not hearing him. You are too carried away by the allurements of the objects of the senses that you want to bring the senses in contact with them. So you are looking outside, not inside. So say, hey, this person is lost, so he's entangled in his own dreams. Okay, let me trap him. So himself is the Lord spread his tentacle, he spread his net He manifested in form of Srila Prabhupada, he manifested in form of the Paramparam, he himself manifested in form of the Siksha Gurus. The same Lord manifested in form of the scriptures. The Lord manifested in form of the Maha Mantra. He manifested in form of the deities. He himself manifested in form of Prasadam, even Prasadam. And he manifested in form of the 9 processes of bhakti. The same Lord in the heart. He has manifested like this just to trap you and purify you and take you back home back to Godhead. No matter how whimsical your desires are, he reach out to you by all means. So this logic is the logic of the elephant kneel down. This is the elephant kneel down logic. Elephant kneel down. If a child wants to touch the head of an elephant, ordinarily it's not possible because the elephant is gigantic. Why the child is not even up to half of the leg of the elephant? They want to touch the head of the elephant. This is only possible if the elephants kneel down. If the elephants won't allow the child to touch his head, the elephant himself will just kneel down like this and put his head down. Then the child can touch his head. So the Lord in the heart wants you to have access to him by all means. Therefore, he manifested in form of the gurus, he manifested in form of Srila Prabhupada, he manifested in form of the 9 processes of bhakti, he manifested in form of the deities, he manifested himself in form of the Maha Mantra, he manifested in form of the Srimad Bhagavatam, he has manifested in form of Prasada, so that in any way, even if it's only Prasadam you like, he can still trap you from there. As you are coming to take Prasada, and the Lord says, this one don't know that I'm the one waiting for him. You take me in, I will purify you from within. In this way, the Lord is lovingly, melodiously, sportingly creating opportunity to trap you and purify you because you have made a move. You want to become a devotee. The Lord become interested in taking you back to God. Therefore, he has spread his tentacle that you cannot escape him. If you become too inattentive, the Lord himself will arrange and come as Durga Devi. He give you some perplexities and force you to kneel down and bow down. Say, oh God, why me? Why this thing happening to me? The Lord said, you will know very soon. It is me who has trapped you in this way because you are too stubborn. So no matter how stubborn we are, the Lord once he becomes interested in us, he makes every arrangement to trap us and purify us and take us back home back to God. So this is how beautiful the whole process is. So that is it. If we take shelter of Srila Prabhupada and develop this loving, deep loving relationship with Srila Prabhupada, authentic relationship with Srila Prabhupada, what will be the benefits of such a relationship, to ISKCON as a whole? If you and me and every other devotee develop authentic devotional relationship with Srila Prabhupada, what will be the benefits for us? Or what will be the benefits of that for the movement, ISKCON? Oh yeah, answer me. What will be some of the benefits if you and me and every other devotee develops authentic devotional relationship with Srila Prabhupada? What will be some of the benefits to ISKCON? Because what are the benefits to us as individuals? What are the benefits to us as individuals? What are the benefits to Srila Prabhupada? What are the benefits to ISKCON as a whole? So I'm asking.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Haribo?
Okay, we'll have more God conscious people in our community. First of all, in our family, if of course if one gets married to a devotee, you bear Krishna conscious children, then to extend to the community. Imagine like you're living in a community of Vaishnavas in the society, and there'll be peace. You have more people who are I won't say morally minded, but people who want to do the right thing. And the all the sexually transmitted diseases will reduce, even because eating of meat and all those things, um they have adverse effects. So there'll be less diseases, people will live longer, and people will have better lives. And there will also be the furtherance of this message to spread. People will get to know more about, because many people don't know about Krishna consciousness. So if we practice nicely, people that don't know will get inquisitive by our behavior, the way we present ourselves, the way we act at our workplaces. People want, who's this God that you're serving? I want to know more about it. So, I appreciate.
Yes. And this will manifest in our character. That internal purification will manifest in our external conduct, and how we do things, how we relate with people, and how we ourselves become more peaceful. We create positive impression in the mind of people, and people want to come and really know our secrets, and they will come closer. And the more they come closer, the more they get contact, infested by the loving atmosphere and the powerful spiritual potency. And more people would like to be part of such a wonderful system. So this system is transformed. Some people, they knew you before when you were in the material world with them. The things you used to do together, now you are not doing these things because of this deeper connection. And they see the dramatic change in your attitude, in your consciousness, in your perception, in your response to challenging situations. So they become attracted naturally to wanting to know more, to come closer, and to study what you are studying also, and to benefit like you are benefiting. So it fans the fire of positive perception, of the public, and thereby it fulfills the purposes of ISKCON, one of the purposes of ISKCON, or many more of the purposes of ISKCON. And that means Srila Prabhupada will be pleased with us. Our life will become exemplary, and we attract others favorably. And that means, yes, we develop more loving devotional relationships among other devotees also. Yes, we develop more tolerance of others' shortcomings, and we understand the mood and mission of Srila Prabhupada more, and we will become more motivated to following the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada, or living by example. We become motivated to wanting to live by example, to become exemplary. And if we are following, if we all develop deep, loving relationship with Srila Prabhupada, authentic relationship with Srila Prabhupada, then we will have a desire to work more cooperatively for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada, and also to work more cooperatively with other devotees in the service of Srila Prabhupada, in the service of the Guru Parampara, and in the service of every other devotee. See? And that makes everyone a Prabhupada man. We want to become Prabhupada man. Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Our appreciation will increase so that we will not be able to contain it. We'll be confessing it here and there. And not only confessing it, it will be transforming our lives so that everybody will see that we are in proper alignment. We are in very powerful alignment. Yes. powerful alignment with some very higher authorities, powerful flow of energy. People will see, and we ourselves will experience it, and this will become contagious, and there will be very beautiful, loving relationship among devotees, because Prabhupada is in the center, and everybody is Prabhupada man, and Prabhupada men will love to work together for the pleasures of Prabhupada, and everything becomes very sweet. Yes. So it's very important that we develop authentic relationship with the Prabhupada. This you can do right from the onset, not that you become a pure devotee after many, many years before you can develop it. Right now, as a bhakta or as a bhaktin, nothing holds you. Nothing holds you from developing it. You just have a strong, sincere desire to develop it, and you'll be empowered by Srila Prabhupada. Krishna is an equal opportunity employer. Don't forget. He's an equal opportunity employer. Therefore, he has given chance for each and every devotee to make progress, without any external hindrance or organizational bottlenecks. Your progress will be internal purification, and there will be reciprocation. After all, the Lord is in your heart. So what is the difficulty in him reciprocating with you directly? You become internally illumined. Atmajyoti, you become internally illumined. Then you enjoy within. You will realize yourself by direct perception. Yes. Just as when you are hungry and you are eating food, nobody will tell you that you are becoming satisfied. And the more you eat, the more you get the nourishment, the more you lose taste in eating more, and eventually you stop eating. So similarly, when you are in such a reciprocal relationship, internal reciprocal relationship with the Lord, there will be purification, there will be more reciprocation, and there will be manifestation of that loving energy, irrespective of your external position, whether you are a man or you are a woman, or you are a guru or a temple president. This is a soul-to-soul relationship, not external designative relationship. No, it is soul-to-soul, beyond any designation. Upadis, Sava Upadis, Savo Muta, Savo Upadis, Vinir Muta, Tat Paratuna Nirmala. Risikena, Risikesa, Sevanam Bhakti Ushate, Sava Upadi, all impediments, all designations will be dismantled. Then you have a direct, symbiotic, reciprocal relationship with the Lord in the heart. And that keeps you nourished. Your nourishment will come from there. Everything will be internal. You will be illuminated within. You will see within. You will enjoy within. And that gratification will keep you going unconditionally in your devotional life. How beautiful. How beautiful. How beautiful. How beautiful. If we develop that authentic relationship with the Prabhupada, the benefits are unlimited. Immediate benefits for oneself who develop the relationship with the Prabhupada in that way, and also the collective benefit for the society called the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. There will be more loving devotees, more attachment to wanting to become pure devotees, more understanding of the mood and mission of Srila Prabhupada, and more inclination, more motivation wanting to remain non-deviant, more motivation to wanting to follow the principle, more motivation for wanting to become exemplary. Therefore, humility will precipitates out of that, then we will develop the motivation to want to follow the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada, and more desire to work cooperatively for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada, and more desire to make everybody a Prabhupada Nuga. That means we advance to a higher level of devotional life, whereby we develop overwhelming or overflowing compassion. Overflowing compassion. We realize that people are suffering because they lack Krishna consciousness. And you were like them before, but now you have become liberated from that kind of bondage. Now you know that if you give them the same opportunity given to you, if you carefully give them that opportunity to also practice as you are practicing, they will also become free like you. So in this way, you want to become a conduit for positive change in the lives of others. Then that is the greatest welfare work, not the one that somebody is treating the body of somebody and forgetting the soul. Not the one that somebody is taking care of the hardware and forgetting that the software is seriously corrupted. A corrupted software will not allow the hardware to function well, because if the software is mad, then what is the use of the beautiful hardware? Your computer body is very nice, but the software is corrupted. So you want to solve the corrupted software. You want to treat the mind and the consciousness of the people. So you want to become an instrument for positive change in the lives of others. That overwhelming compassion will make you to want to preach. Your vision will change. You begin to see everybody as a soul, eternal soul, part and parcel of Krishna, who is suffering because of his forgetfulness of his relationship with Krishna. Therefore, you want to help to reestablish that relationship so that you become cured of this suffering from within to without. And this is how you become the greatest welfare worker, a preacher for that matter. So, yes, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Okay. So, we have been serving some Siksha gurus, and if we are sincere in our relationship with the Siksha gurus, we are developing more tastes. Our taste for Krishna consciousness is getting more intensified. It is true that by our relationship with the Siksha gurus and the Diksha gurus, our taste for Krishna consciousness is becoming intensified. So can you remember one experience wherein serving your current or prospective Diksha guru or Siksha guru affected your relationship with Srila Prabhupada? You want to share an experience wherein your service to your Siksha guru and your Diksha guru has affected your relationship with Srila Prabhupada positively? Oh, you don't want to share your experience with anybody. Selfish.
Prabhu, please the question
again. Carry on.
Prabhu, the question again.
Okay, the question. I said, can you recall an experience in your devotional life wherein serving your current guru or serving your potential Diksha guru or other Siksha gurus has inspired you or has affected your relationship with Srila Prabhupada? You have a relationship with Srila Prabhupada. You read the books, you love Srila Prabhupada so much that you didn't miss Srila Prabhupada. but you met people who have taken Srila Prabhupada very seriously. So it's true that you have even met somebody who saw Srila Prabhupada, like Kapchara Maharaj and the rest. They saw Srila Prabhupada, serve him. He's a direct disciple of Srila Prabhupada. Can you recall an experience whereby your service to people like Kavichara Maharaj, His Holiness Kavichara Maharaj, and other Siksha Guru, your temple presidents, or some senior devotees has affected your relationship with Srila Prabhupada positively? Have they inspired you? In what way have you been inspired in your association with these people? Or maybe you saw that in your association, anytime you come to the temple, you see the temple president chanting vigorously, always chanting. Anytime they they blow conscious, boom, anywhere he leaves whatever he's doing, he rushes to the temple room, he want to greet the deities, so dedicated, so absorbed, so that this will begin to make you develop a positive attitude to Srila Prabhupada. Whenever you see Srila Prabhupada and say, oh, Srila Prabhupada, you have done so well. You have changed my life. You have changed the life of all these people. They were all meat eaters before, but now they cannot even pass where the nakers are walking, where they are killing animals. They spit when they reach there. They cannot even look twice. Oh, Srila Prabhupada, you have done so well. And this dedication, these people I'm seeing, they were all like that before. But they have changed so much. They have no interest even in football. They have no interest in going to club. They have no interest in drinking or smoking, all the things that the young boys are doing. They have left all. And they are just busy trying to serve the deities, trying to dedicate all their life to humanity. Is there any association like that that has boosted your experience of seeing the Prabhupada positively? Can you recall some association that has invigorated your devotional fire, has really fanned the fire of your devotion? Have you gotten some association like that?
Hare
You
Krishna,
can
Prabhu.
confess.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Haribo.
Okay, mine was with Kapitanja Maharaj. It's about my parents. Okay, I've been in Wisconsin since like 2021, but I've been having challenges with my dad and my mom because they are devoted Christians. They are clergies. Dad is a reverend. My mom is a deaconess. So there's always been issues. And but Krishna, like we're told in temple that when you take one step, Krishna will take the many every other step that needs to be taken. Okay, so I really don't have so much of that distraction now because Krishna has helped me. But prior to, and that's because I stay on my own now. But at the initial stage where I was living with my parents, I was having issues. So I was always off and on eating of meat, and I could not chant and all of that. And then somehow or the other, I had an association with Pratisanda Maharaj. So he gave his own experience, his own, let's say, testimony now that when he was that not every parent that I should even try to convince them, shouldn't try to convince them that I should even preach to my parents that it would not yield any result. It will be an action in futility. I should
Is it
just
like
my character, my behavior. Over time they will see changes, and I should do devotional service for my family. I should see it as though I'm doing it for their benefit. And that he had that experience too, and that he didn't have to initially tried to, but it didn't work out. Lately, because my mom has come to my room and she has seen like evidences, even my neck bead and everything. So she says I have gone back to those people again. She says, how can I condescend so low, those dirty
volume? Little
people,
volume. Little volume.
sir,
Little
pardon?
volume. Increase your
Okay,
your
okay. So she says that why would I condescend to that level? And at times it's really embarrassing because she doesn't even want to talk to me anymore. This is like 2 weeks ago, like very recently. The There's a lot of withdrawal from her. She has withdrawn from me. She doesn't want me to like associate with her. And I know my mom loves me so much, but she's doing all of this so that I can come back. I can live Krishna consciousness. But I'm already fixed, and I see that this is something I want to do for the rest of my life. So there's really nothing. It's just a phase that will phase out. Over time, she'll come to understand that this is what I want to do, and she will accept me the way I am. So, but at times, I used to feel like, why is mommy doing this? But I like Capuchin Maharaj said I shouldn't try to preach. I should just try and show to them in my character. So, of course, your question now is that if not for Prabhupada, I won't be able to meet, I won't be able to have this conversation with Capuchin Maharaj. So, in a sense, it has helped me. So, I would have been a lot more worried, agitated, about this whole experience with my parents, even my dad, they don't really, they kind of, not like they show me love, but it's not like before I became very serious. And I'm very unapologetic about this, my experience, because for me, this is life. There's nothing that can be better than this. So anybody that is telling me anything otherwise is not my friend. So I'll just ignore and even avoid the person. So that's the experiences. Those are the experiences I'm having. So for some persons, they're accepting me that this is the new Isoken. Let's leave her alone. But some persons that want to try and maybe advise me, automatically I disfriend them. I know that this person does not want my progress. So I avoid the person. So that's how it's been.
very great. So right now, what is their attitude towards you?
Yeah, that's it now. She's always acting toward me disdainfully, as if why am I involved with these people? I should stop. I should leave them alone. It's Jesus Christ. I should be going to church every Sunday. She call me in the morning. Are you in church and all of that? So I'm like, at times what I do these days, I don't take the calls. So maybe much later in the evening when I get back from temple, I can just call and like greet her. So I'm also trying to, I don't want to be a loggerhead. I don't want to have conflict. I don't want to quarrel. So and so far, it's
Very
been
good.
peaceful.
And what is their perception about your conduct?
Very
Have
nice, very, very
they,
nice.
are they appreciating your conduct?
So yes, a lot, a whole lot.
They want how did you come to become so self-controlled like this? They think that they actually want you to be. That's what you are becoming more and more in your daily life.
That
How is
don't you
it?
like what you're saying? Yeah. If you like what you're saying and you want me to maintain it like this, then allow me to continue practicing. Except you want me to go back to the way I used to be. So she will not rest. She will not stop talking. But later again, she will bring the issue up. I don't know.
She's observing you very critically, seriously, critically. She can change. She will one day want to follow. Is she a vegetarian?
No, not a
But
vegetarian.
what is her reaction to your being a vegetarian?
She doesn't. She said they've initiated me. That's already initiated. I think
I've initiated.
she has a knowledge, maybe in her past. She has a knowledge of maybe I don't know, but the temple is in a very strategic place. So she knows about Hare Krishna, but she does not. People just speculate. They've not entered the temple before,
And
so
she's
they
a
don't
learned
really.
person. She's an
No, yes,
educated person. Uh,
professor.
Oh, has he read
Mm,
Christ and Krishna?
no, I can't. I don't want to give her books to read because it's really
No,
to
no, you
quarrel.
will not give up. You will not give up, but you will put it on the table in a way that she can see it if you are not there. When you are not there, she can see it. You should set some trap for her. Because when she sees titles like that, she would like to know. But this do they also believe in Christ? Then she will just pick the book and scan through in your absence. And one day she will begin to appreciate you openly. especially when she become more aged and she has some health complications, and doctors, she will go to doctor and they start advising her to become vegetarian. That time, the time is coming. Understand? And Krishna knows the best time for you. So as you are doing, just maintain the attitude. Don't try to preach to them, but just conduct yourself so nicely that they themselves, their super soul, will start preaching to them. Are you not seeing what you want to see in your child, in this particular, your daughter? Don't you see that it's exceptional? That is actually the one making the whole family proud by her conduct? While all others are moving here and there, changing boyfriends and going to parties, this one is so well conducted. This is not even interested in things. Don't you see that it's an exceptional person? So that preaching the super soul will do. And you just continue like this. Yes. You just continue. So what general principle will you want to draw from this experience? I think they are less aggressive now.
They are less aggressive. Although when I see her outside of the house, she's never been aggressive. It's just that she doesn't like it. She doesn't like she doesn't like Krishna. And she does not hide it. She doesn't like it. She doesn't want me to be involved. So she does everything. But she's still my mother. She gave birth to me, so there's nothing she can do about it.
So, but
You know,
sometimes who don't want you to cook for her. If she tells you to cook meat for her, what will you do?
I don't live with them. I try to avoid going home to when I mean going home, like cooking. If for any reason she wants me to cook with her, I will not cook with me. The last time I went home, I fried plantain. So even there was a day, let me even give you this experience. There was a day we're eating. She forced ogbolo soup with fish and meat in my mouth. She literally put it in my mouth. So when she did
Hey,
it, even she did it, I rushed outside to pour it out. I told her that I told her that I just gave an excuse that I needed to quickly go outside to do something. So I held the food in my mouth. I didn't swallow it. So when I rushed outside, I now like poured it out. It was still in my mouth. I had not swallowed it. So she may have
so you
sensed
open
that
the mouth to receive it. You open the mouth to receive it. So you open the mouth to receive it.
that was last year. Oh, that was last year. Not recently. Not recently. Oh, will I do now? She's my mother.
Open the mouth to receive it. Ah, no, 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 no. You shouldn't have. You should have formed something like
I didn't see it coming. I didn't
this.
see it coming because she targeted me. So she just put it inside. So maybe she did and I went outside and poured it out and came back inside.
Anyway, it's okay. She loves you. She loves you so much, but she's thinking that you are becoming whimsical. You can't know more than her. But everybody has its own destiny. So if your path is different, you should let her know. Eventually, she has to know that everybody carries his own destiny. This is not our first time of coming to this world. It's the aggregate of your activities in previous life that have, you know, have defined or determined your present state of consciousness and your disposition towards everything. And the opportunity for her getting higher knowledge, all is determined by your previous life's activities. Now they should try to know this. Everybody's destiny is different. Just as our faces are different, that's why our faces are different. Your face, even though they are your parents, but your face is still different from theirs. When somebody sees you, they say, "This is you." They will not say you are her. That means everybody has his own individual destiny. So it is violence to force your destiny on someone else. Your children have their own destiny also. So what they should look at so is how respectful you are becoming, how refined your consciousness is becoming by what you are practicing. And that is the result. It's the end of your practice they should look at, not what you are practicing. If you are becoming like holier than thou, you are like holier than thou to us. How can you, my child, come and know more than me? That you are now not doing some things that I'm doing. That means you are becoming more advanced than me spiritually or what? Anyway, by time everything will be solved. So yes, Kapishana Maharaj is very experienced, and he has many disciples, and he knows how to approach things situationally. And that is exactly what he's telling you. This is your situation demands very careful approach. Your parents are educated, and practically what will change them is your personal conduct. And therefore, don't argue with them, don't try to preach to them, but just conduct yourself so nicely that before they tell you to do something, you have already done the thing. Separate yourself from other children and the way they behave. Then in the end, they will all refer back to you. They will come and take shelter of you. By that time, it will almost be too late. And you're almost leaving body say, I want to go to this your church. Then Srila Prabhupada will also appear to her at that time. Srila Prabhupada or Krishna on the single day will appear to protect them. Things like this happen. So just keep on. Yes. So what general principle can we draw from this? Okay. What general principle can we draw from this? Initially, it was very tough, I mean. Initially, they were very tough with you.
I hold maybe my dad is maybe he's doing something and he wants me to charge his phone, and I just take the phone, and my dad would have gone to Google what is Hare Krishna, what do they I would see the his previous search his browser. You will now ask what is Hare Krishna, why don't they eat meat? So the truth is they are wondering why. So they're trying to get all the information that they can get. Why? So at times initially I used to have like I'll try to we read the Bible together. I will now show them that this reincarnation that you are seeing it's actually scriptural in the Bible. But it's like I think there's something about Christians. They I want maybe it's fanaticism. They already have a mindset. So it's difficult to change that mindset. And all of these things that they're arguing about, like they take a particular chapter of the Bible and make teachings on only that they now they in isolation, and they leave the other parts of the Bible because everything is in the Bible. Funny enough, everything that we're practicing is even in that same Bible. So I wonder why they don't want to agree. For me, it's an issue. But what I do, especially with my colleagues, because most of them these days they are receptive to this teaching. So I give them books to read, books like Coming Back and Life. I think there's Birth and Death. Oh, there's another book like that, Life After Life, yeah, and all of that. So I give them, especially that Coming Back. Yeah, so and it's small and handy. So I give them books to read and they get because
You know
I
what
don't want to.
what you'll be doing is that just be placing
Okay.
your books carelessly on the books you want them to read. Place it carelessly on the table and leave. Understand? In your absence, they will start studying the questions they will ask you. You'll be surprised if you have not studied that book. They can trap you with that book. They'll be reading the books secretly. So just be carelessly forgetting the book on the table. A book like Christ and Krishna. Try to get a copy. And try to get a copy of Christ and Krishna. Forget it on the table. Yes. There is another small book, Krishna Consciousness and Christianity. Also, small book by Satyaraj Prabhu. If you can get a copy, just keep it on the table carelessly. You didn't give it to them, but they will put it where they will see it. And you know how you put it when you come back. If there is any change in position of the book, you know that they have taken it. So you yourself have to study the book very well, so that when they start querying you, you let them know that you know what you are doing. Otherwise, they are learned people, they can corner you with some questions and you'll be struggling. Then they say, you see, we even know this thing more than you. It's not today we know about this. Okay, so that's good. That is good. That is good. The principle is that whatever you are reading, whatever you are practicing, should manifest in your conduct, in your attitude, and in your responses to challenges. In your responses to challenges. Like Arjuna was asking Krishna, for one who has taken to this path, how does he speak? What is his language? How does he sit? Meaning, how does he respond to challenging situations? So it becomes equiposed in both happiness and distress, honor and dishonor. Those qualities, you have to strive to imbibe those qualities, so that when any situation comes, they think you are overwhelmed, but how you will respond will be completely different. And that will just point to them that there's something deeper, you see. And you really need to imbibe the practice in your personal conduct. It's very important, so that they can, from there, derive their own answers by themselves. They will convince themselves why they should allow you to continue to do what you are doing, even if you don't agree with them. Since your attitude is very nice in the house, what has brought you to that attitude is something good for you. Therefore, they should leave you to do it. We pray that you get a very powerful Prabhu who is going to who is going to help you intensify your Krishna consciousness taste. Understand? Get a Prabhu that is a devotee proper. Then you can preach in places. Understand? That is it. Okay. Thank you very much for this wonderful sharing. We all learn from it. Even myself, my brother was thinking of coming to take me from the temple and go and beat me very well, because we respect our elders in our area. However big you are, you cannot be bigger than your elder brother. So if your elder brother comes to meet you that stop what you are doing and you argue with him, he can beat you for free, beat you mercilessly, subdue you. So he was thinking of coming to, beat me in the temple, because I left my place. I came to join in Benin. After about 2 weeks, 3 weeks before I wrote letter that I'm in Benin, oh, this is what I've decided to do. So he was gathering momentum to come and beat me very mercilessly and take me away from there. But then along the line, it dawned on him that everybody has his destiny. So he preached to himself. The Lord in the heart did the preaching. And he just left me alone. And that is how later, after about 20 years, before I went to see them, we reconciled. And he was now positive about what I'm doing. I should continue to do it and do it well. So like that, that's how it is. Anything nice, the challenges must come at the beginning. Now, let us say there are two primary drives. Two primary drives every living entity, in every living entity's life. One drive is the drive to take shelter. There are two types of shelter. One may take material shelter, and another one will take spiritual shelter. But the consequences are different. When you take material shelter, there will be frustration. Time itself, Krishna in form of time, will frustrate everyone, just as it's frustrating our body. It takes shelter of bodily beauty, material education, bank balance, good parentage. Time will just destabilize everything. So, but then, if you are fortunate and you take shelter of the spiritual part, that which is beyond the influence of time, you are indeed fortunate. And the devotees, by the mercy of the Guru Paramparam, are all fortunate souls, who are trained how to take shelter of Krishna and Krishna's representatives. So let us take shelter of Krishna and Krishna's representatives, and let us remain in their shelter. And that will insulate us from any kind of external bombardment, including the direct attempts of Maya itself. And Maya herself will be bowing down to Krishna while we are standing behind Krishna. We come and bow down to our master. Then Maya, okay, from today on, I will support you since your determination is strong. We have tested you and we have seen that your determination is strong. So one drive is to take shelter, and the second drive is to derive pleasure. So where do we want to derive pleasure from as devotees? Do we want to derive pleasure from the senses and the sense objects? We want to romanticize the body and attempt to derive pleasure from the senses and the sense objects? Or we want to derive pleasure from establishing our authentic relationship with Krishna and his representatives? So in Bhagavad Gita 5:22, somebody has Bhagavad Gita there, 5:22. Bhagavad Gita 5:22.
You should go ahead.
Yes,
Babu, which part should I read? Is it the Sanskrit or the English?
I will read the Sanskrit one. Yehi sansprasaja bhoga dukayo naya evate adi antavanta kunteya nate suramate Buddha. You read the translation.
An intelligent person does not take part in the sources of misery, which are due to contact with the material senses. O son of Kunti, such pleasures have a beginning and an end, and so the wise man does not delight in them.
Okay. So if somebody wants to derive pleasure from bringing the senses in contact with their objects, the result is unlimited distress. All the distresses we see in this material world are due to attempts for sense gratification. Just like a local example is a fish, big fish in the water. He sees some worm dangling like this, dangling. Say, hey, I fish. This is worm. This is food for me. And he goes without any consideration. He wants to bring the tongue in contact with the object. Wow! Not knowing that there is hook. He has swallowed the hook along with the worm. And as he wants to move away, something tiny just draw him back. That is the thread. And behind the thread, there is a human being. Actually, a human being set the trap unknown to the fish. The fish was just seeing the object of the senses alone, but he didn't know that it's somebody's trap. So he has swallowed the hook and he cannot go. He desired to enjoy the worm there, and he woke up, swallowed it, wow, and make some powerful move, but he cannot go away from there anymore. That is the end. And he will struggle and struggle and struggle and struggle. He cannot go, what is happening? What is happening? Before he realized, the owner will just rewind the thread like this. Rewind the thread. We come to the surface, back it, boom, on on the boat, and from the boat you just drive to the land, throw it on the land. Big fish is now on land because of desire for tongue gratification. And the irony is that the fish never actually gratified the tongue. He only attempted to gratify the tongue, and he has to suffer till death. Will you say that fish didn't enjoy the worm? No, now. He desired to enjoy the worm, but that desire alone implicated him, and he struggled until he found himself on land. So similarly, bringing the senses in contact with their objects produces unlimited distress, just like the attempt to eat that worm alone has produced unlimited distress for the fish. So the wise man does not delight in such acts, trying to bring the senses in contact with their object. Yehi sans fasaja boga duka yonaya evate duka yonaya evate duka. Distress, the birthplace of distress, is the attempt to bring in the senses in contact with their objects in any form. And the wise man does not delight in them. The wise man wants to bring himself, his senses, in contact with Eurysichus, the master of the senses. He wants to engage the senses in the service of the master of the senses. And that attempt produces unlimited spiritual bliss. The attempt of the devotee to bring in contact with the senses of the Lord generate unlimited bliss, whereas the non-devotee's attempt to bring the senses in contact with their objects produce unlimited distress. So which one do you want to go for? The choice is ours. And intelligent man does not delight in the first, but he delights in the second one. It does not romanticize the body. Therefore, in our movement, we don't attempt to romanticize the body. We don't attempt to gratify the senses of the body. We don't romanticize the body, neither do we demonize the body. We don't see the body as the source of all miseries. It is the source of all miseries, okay, but this body can be utilized in the service of the Lord. This body can be utilized in regulated service of the Lord. So we don't demonize the body either. We don't romanticize the body. We don't demonize the body. Rather, we utilize the body. We are utilitarians. Devotees are utilitarians. They engage their individual talents and abilities and competitive competence all in the service of the Lord. So we don't romanticize the body or the senses of the body. We don't demonize the body either, but we utilize the body as a bad bargain in the service of the Lord. So this is where alignment comes in. Spiritual life basically begins when we try to bring alignment with the Lord in the heart. We want to walk in harmony with the Lord in the heart. Don't forget, we said that it is the Lord in the heart who has manifested in form of the Paramparam, in form of Srila Prabhupada, in form of the spiritual masters, both Sikshas and Dikshas, in form of Srimad Bhagavatam, in forms of the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare, in form of the temple, in form of the deities, in form of Prasad, in form of Srimad Bhagavatam. The same Lord in the heart has manifested like this. So to walk in harmony, to walk in the Lord's plan, to become an instrument in the hand of the Lord, is called spiritual alignment. So when we are properly aligned like that, then automatically we are sheltered. We are spiritually sheltered. If you want to know if you are spiritually sheltered or not, you should try to qualify your level of alignment, evaluate your level of alignment with the dictations of the spiritual masters, with the recommendations of the scriptures, and how much we are acting in harmony with the Guru's desires, how much we are developing affinity for chanting the holy name. Oh, so thank you very much. we end it here. We end it here. And we are very grateful for your time. Srila Prabhupada is the preeminent Shiksha Guru of all members of ISKCON. Now, within these cooperative elements, Srila Prabhupada, as the founder Acharya of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, is the preeminent Shiksha Guru for all members of ISKCON. All members of ISKCON for all generations are encouraged to seek shelter of Srila Prabhupada. All members of ISKCON are entitled and encouraged to have a personal relationship with Srila Prabhupada through his books, his teachings, service, and through his ISKCON society. So, in this way, let us develop this personal relationship with Srila Prabhupada through his books, through his teachings, through the society, through everything that he has established, and get nourished, benefit ourselves, and also benefit ISKCON, and benefit the society in general. So thank you very much. On Wednesday, we will take selecting guru. That is lesson 6. That is on Wednesday. It's quite long, but we try to see how we can trash it. We try our best to go as fast as possible. But for your information, on Friday there will be no lecture because we are going for some opening of one of our temples in Ghana. On Friday there will be no lecture this Friday, but there will be lecture on Wednesday. So let us try to start on time so that we can see how we can scan through to finish. I'm going details in these lectures because this is foundational, and if you have a firm foundation, your building can be strong. And when you're enjoying the building, you will not even remember himself. But it's a sacrificial service, so okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Batinisoke, Bhakti Felicia. She managed to stay to the end today. Bhakti Felicia managed to stay to the end today. And thank you, Dr. Paul. Dr.
Thank
Paul.
you too, Prabhu.
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Paul of Wari. And thank you, Dr. Isaac Nkoko. You are the most consistent. Yes. Dr. Paul of Nkoko also today dropped out. Dr. Charles and Ponsa also dropped out. And okay. It's okay. Thank you very much. It's confounded Charles in the AC Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. Say Jai now.
Jai.
Jai. So we meet you. Try to study ahead though.
Okay.
Try to study ahead. And if you have can
Prabhu, please. Prabhu,
Yeah.
please. I've lost my disciple textbook, the one you sent me. Since I lost I crashed my phone, my first phone. So I'm not having it now, please.
Yeah, I will send it to you personally.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Hare
See
Krishna.
you on Wednesday. I will
Alright.
send it to you right away. Hare Krishna.
All right. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Ayo.